All right, everyone, this is Theodiya Bee Farm. So the last time I made a video of getting timber and constructing a new hive. So this is the end product of the timbers I bought. These are my hives. They are up to 12 hives here. 28 timbers gave me 12 boxes, both the super, not just this brood box. These are the brood boxes that you are seeing here. There are 28, sorry, there are 12 in number. They have all been baited, fully baited. You can see this. This is a beeswax with some lemongrass also. I use lemongrass inside. I rub lemongrass inside. So this is a remnant of the lemongrass I used. You can see them here. So this is the lemongrass. Okay. So I've baited each and every one of the boxes. Apparently, before you know it, bees will come here to start licking honey. But I hope before then, I'll take them inside the bush, inside the farm where they will be. So you can see them fully baited. So the process of baiting this, I allowed the wood to dry first because it's over a week I bought the wood. I constructed this hive. So I sunned it. It was under the sun for like a week plus so that the wood will dry and the odor of the wood will reduce so that when you bait, the smell of the wood will not kill the smell of the beeswax. So that's why I had to sun them well, you know, because I bought them in timbers. If they are in timber, they are still wet. So when they are sliced and cut into the dimensions and construct them like this, you have to put them under the sun, because if you bait like that and take it or carry them inside the farm, it might take long before the bees will come and they colonize. Because of the smell of the wood, it might repel them. But when the smell reduces and you bait, the smell and the pheromone of the beeswax in the beeswax will be much that it can attract the bees to come and colonize. So very soon now, I will take them inside a farm where they will be permanently. I will still run you down, show you the videos while doing that. So these are the stands that I constructed for them. These are the iron stands that I'm going to use. They are about also 12 in numbers here. So I'm going to use iron stands for this because, you know, this period is farming season because of bush burning and all that. If you use wood stand, if incidentally fire comes close, it will easily burn and it will burn your hive. And if there are bees there, you know what will happen. So that's why it's good to use iron stands, so that even if the fire comes in, it will not burn your boxes. The bees might go, but you still get them back, you know. So these are the supers. You can see them. These are the supers. So these ones are not going into the bush for now. They are not going into the bush. They will still stay here till when the colony grows. If they get colonized and when there is need to add space for the bees, you can now add the supers. You can see the catcher box. I also have a catcher box here. I'm even going to bait them. I have like 3 or 4 of them. This is another one. This is another catcher box here. There's another one here too. So these are what I'm still going to bait them. So as I was saying, you don't just put super like that. It is when you feel that the colony is getting bigger, they are enlarging, they are growing in population, because once they don't have space, they will swarm. They will create another queen, and the queen will take half of the colony and swarm. Just swarming means living in group to another place, another location. So to avoid that, that is when you have to put super, so that they'll have enough space, you know, for themselves. These are the brood boxes. These are the brood boxes. This is where the queen will stay. So when these ones get filled up, or when the population grows, that is when you now add a super box on top of each and every one of them for more space. And those super boxes comes with frames, And before you do that, as you are putting them, you now put what we call queen excluder. That queen excluder will prevent the queen from, going up into the super to lay eggs. The queen will only remain in the brood, this box. It will not enter those super. So what if you are going to harvest, you will only harvest from the super. That is where you have the honey. There won't be any egg there. There won't be any brood, only honey, because the bees must have drawn out combs and make their honey in that super. You don't have any business coming to the brood chamber, because what you're going to see in the brood chamber is mainly egg, because that is where the queen lives. Because of the queen excluder, it can't go into the the super. But when you don't have queen excluder, the queen will also be laying here, but sometimes it will go up, enter the super, and will still lay egg. Because anywhere the queen sees space, it will lay egg. That is queen for it. That is the work of the queen, egg laying. So if you don't put that queen excluder, the queen will definitely climb up to the super and lay egg. But when there is queen excluder, the queen cannot pass through the hole of the excluder. It's only the worker bees that can be able to pass, but because the queen is bigger than the the worker bees. So the queen can't be able to climb up because of the excluder. But without the excluder, is a free access. It will just enter the super and lay as much eggs as possible. But that doesn't mean that you will not still get honey in the super. You still get honey. Because the egg the queen is going to lay might not be much, because she already has the brood box or the brood chamber where it lays her eggs. So that's the little lecture I want to give you again. And the part of the process of baiting these boxes. When I got these boxes, I got beeswax. I put them in water. The beeswax, I put them inside water and kind of rinse the beeswax, and I collected the honey, the water or the water mixed with honey that has the smell of honey and the propolis, pheromone, and all of them. I use them to rub inside all of these boxes that you are seeing. Sorry, I was unable to make the video to show you guys. So I use that water to rub inside each and every of these boxes, just to still help it for the odor of the wood to reduce, so that this wood will soak that water that has the smell of pheromone and the propolis and all of them. It will soak it. It will still make it look livable for the bees. So that is my own initiative. It's not as if it's a general practice anyway. That is how I did mine. I'll still add. The video you are seeing is a friend of mine or a cousin of mine doing his own. That this video you are seeing now, that is showing now, this is how he did his own. This is an example of what I did to mine. He is using the water of the water he got from the beeswax. When you are processing a beeswax, or when you're processing a wax from the beeswax, that water, instead of pouring it away, if you have boxes to bait, use it and pour inside the boxes, so that the boxes will soak it. It will still give it that feel of a livable, a habitat for the bees. So that's the first process. Then you can still keep sunning them till when they will dry. They will now do the baiting proper, as I've done this morning. Like all these ones you are seeing here, these are beeswax. Beeswax, they have honey in them, because I squeezed honey out of it, so the remnants of the honey is still in this beeswax. Can see this has honey. So that is it for now. So if there's any question you want to ask, visit the comment section and ask your question. I'll be glad to give you the answer you need. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and like button so that you will not miss any of our updates. This is Theodiya Bee Farm signing out.